Welcome back, guys, to Dust and Elysian Tale after facing a horrific battle between two troll-looking fellows. And these horrible poison-dropping things. I've actually realised by looking back in the video that sometimes they explode blue. And if they do that, we can get ourselves some nice healing. So we can actually get our health back as well. So there wasn't so much danger going on there. The red one, danger. The blue one, not so much. But let's continue onwards and search for this guy. And enter a town known as Mudpot. Hello, sheep.
I didn't think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
Seems we've reached ourselves a village.
There he is!
Your father's gonna have himself a heart attack after he hears about this.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Goodness, what would I do if you gotten yourself hurt?
Ah! Mama, look! Those things must have followed me!
How'd they jump my fence? Crafty vermin, those surface dwellers.
She does see that I can fly, right?
I'll be sure to tell her, Fidget. I'm sure that'll clear things right up.
Back, you beast! I got this here spoon and I ain't afraid to use it!
We aren't here for trouble, ma'am. In fact, we just saved your son.
Huh? What are they talking about, Bopo?
Well, they have been following me for a while.
What? How far out did you go? I may just save the spoon for you.
I'm sorry. We just came down from the surface to...
Do I look like some country bumpkin to you? Of course you're from the surface. I think I'd remember seeing a talking, flying weasel cat thing down here.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. My name is Dust, and this is Fidget. Some creatures attacked a village above these caves, and we're trying to figure out why.
Attacked a surface village, you say? Well, if that don't beat all. We underground folk tend to keep to ourselves. Got enough problems of our own already.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, what I'm saying is, we got enough problems of our own without you surface folk bringing all that nonsense down here. So, if you don't mind...
Come on, Dust. We're obviously not wanted here. Wait!
That's enough, Bopo! You ought to get back to your chores before I take out the spoon again!
Mama, I've seen them fight. They even got themselves a talking sword. I bet they could help.
Young man, I don't care if their sword spouts rainbows and bowls of delicious baked beans. I don't want their help.
Stop saying that! I was gonna die if we don't do something!
Die? What's going on?
Well, our healing wells have gone and run dry. And my pa's done gotten real sick. That's why I went out, to find some more of that water.
I hate saying it, but it's true. See these mud pots lying around? Normally they're bubbling to the brim with mineral water, but just a few weeks ago, they dried up to nothing. But that still don't excuse you from putting yourself in danger like that! I may not be able to help your father, but I sure as heck ain't gonna lose you too!
Mama.
I wonder if those monster attacks on the surface could be related to your wells drying up.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's been a couple weeks since the water dried up, but every creature here is feeling the effects. I'll bet those creatures broke through to the surface looking for more water.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
The lady?
Oh, she's a sweet old soul. Lives deep in the caves, makes the waters flow. She doesn't show herself around here too often, and we can't actually go see her on account of all the nasties living between here and there.
In that case, I'll go speak with this lady and see why she stops the flow of water.
You do that?
This can't all just be a coincidence. The attacks on the surface, your wells drying up. I'm certain this lady must know something about what's going on.
Well then, I had you folks pegged all wrong. If you aim to help my husband, I promise not to clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Thanks?
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now? You'll help my pa?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
Right then, seems we've got ourselves another quest, and it is very much along the lines of the main quest, but let's enter the house. See the father, maybe?
He's sleeping peacefully. Let's leave him alone.
Okay, then we will. Something tells me he might be a little bit more important later.
I had you pegged all wrong, stranger. Please, talk to the lady. See if you can get our waters flowing again.
Sure thing. Where's Bopo got to? Ah, quest givers.
Oh, it's a pretty kitty cat. What, me? It's a flying cat! Oh.
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a... I don't even know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dolt. I'm a nimbat.
Is that what you're called? A nimbat?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met? Can I hold it? I want it. Just do something. It's trying to grab me with its little child hands.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Moa.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much as she might look like one, Fidget is not a toy.
Hey! Ooh, I want her. She talks. I'll trade you. Look, I've got this box thing. Hey, Dust, look. That must be Reed's box.
Tell you what, next time I go to the surface, I'll see if I can find a suitable replacement. Then we'll trade.
Phew. Good idea, Dust. You know, that shop in Aurora had some things. Maybe the shopkeeper could figure something out for us?
Yeah, maybe you can make us some kind of fidget doll for her. After all, she's far too young to take care of a pet like you.
Yeah, way too much responsibility for... Hey!
I love the silent mocking there. Where did the young one get to? Oh, we headed up this way. Any quests from you? No?
You'll save my paw, won't you? Please, Dust. You gotta help him.
There's no problem. I'll help him indeed. We're getting the experience for talking to people. That's what we're really after, to be honest. Right, so that Reed box questline seems to be heading further and further onwards. What's over this way, though? Up on high, up here? I do wonder if I'd be finding myself any shortcuts someplace, but still.
Hello, dear. I'm going to hazard a guess that you're the outsider in town?
I stand out that much, huh?
Well, it's been years since I've seen someone like you, and it's been maybe 30 years since I've seen a nimbat like your friend here. What a treat!
We don't like flying into caves. You know, the dark, the cramped spaces, the endless gloom. That's endless, forever.
I'm sorry. Look at me going on. My name is Flo Hop, and my husband Gappy is up there in the pen minding the sheep. He's been so overworked that I was hoping to make him his favorite stew. But to be honest, I'm having trouble growing red moss with the wells running dry. I think I might have gone and made my last stew.
I could always help you find some of that red moss if you like.
Oh, I couldn't bother you for something as silly as that. I know where they used to grow, but with all these monsters about, I dare not leave Mudpot.
It's no trouble, really. If I come across any, I'll bring them to you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? Red moss clumps grow at the base of the large red mushrooms, and they tend to prefer perfect darkness. Just don't hurt yourself on my account. In fact, take this ring. It'll provide a little bit of light in the darkest of places.
Well, that sounds good to me. A ring that can light up the darkness. That sounds brilliant. Right, is that a ring that we have to equip, mind you? Ring of Sight, a plain looking ring that glows in the dark. We lose our luck a little bit, but to be honest, with what it provides us, it might be really good.
Well, good evening, youngin'.
How does anyone know what time of day it is down here?
I hear the two of you are helping out Pope. He's in a bad way. Excuse me, my friends. Hope you don't mind, but I gotta get back to searching.
Did you lose something?
Actually, I did. I must have left the gate open, 'cause my flock of sheep seems to have gone astray. I'm afraid some of them may have gone past the edge of town.
I'll keep my eyes open for them.
Well, thank you, son. There's 6 of them out there somewhere. Believe you me, they're in for a good talking to when I get my hands on them.
I'm not sure talking to will really do it, but which way is they gone? That's the question itself. And spooky gravestones? Well, we're not going to go through there to find out what secrets lie beyond, but one more person to talk to, and I think we'll be looking at one more level up. And any levels we can get before heading out more into these places with the monsters around. It's good on my thing. That's definitely what I want. Well, there's a sheep, possibly, but still. How to get to it? That's the question. Well, there's the lady down below, but there's monsters up top. And there's our level up. Right, shall we go for attack or HP to give ourselves even more of a gap? I think attack probably best because it went up a whole 30 there. Have to go HP next time. But even more damage, if we can take down the enemies a little bit faster, we'd probably be better off. Well, there's one sheep.
Wait, did you just...
Hmm?
Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yeah? What?
Okay then.
Yes, I was thinking it's a bit weird. Just a little bit, but is this a way to head out from where we were? In fact, where are we now? 'Cause that's a long way up. Where did we get to? Did the sheep get out over here? Well, seems to be honest that we could leave this area. There's another place to bomb if we can find ourselves a bombing flowery thing. Seem to have found ourselves into an interesting area, that's for sure. Right, the Cinnamon Caverns we keep going through, but to be honest, we can drop back to Aurora Village right now and complete some of those quests, eh? Probably not a bad idea. Right, so it would be here where the shop is. And we also have stuff for you.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again. There's a rare material out there that I've heard can be distilled into a very strong lacquer for armor. Of course, I'm talking about slime. If you could bring me 4 slimy spikes and 4 slimy coats, I'll pay you handsomely. I'll even throw in a little extra since it's likely to be a bit, well, slimy.
How much have I been getting paid for this so far? Well, okay, slimy spikes next. Let's pass through and get to that vendor as soon as possible. Excuse me, kids.
Welcome back.
Do you sell children's toys? Or more specifically, Nimbat dolls?
A Nimbat doll? You mean like your flying friend there? I don't believe we have anything like that in stock. But I aim to please. I'm certain I could craft one for you, assuming I had the proper materials. Let me see. With some cotton, fabric, and dye, I'm certain I could make a wonderful Nimbat doll for you.
I gotta say, Dust, I'm feeling a little uneasy about this whole thing.
What's to feel uneasy about, Fidget? You're adorable. I think I might have him make another Fidget doll that I'll just hang on to. Forever.
I don't know you anymore.
Ah, excellent. You've brought all the materials. Would you like me to make the doll now? Wonderful. Now, if your companion will just lie down on this fabric.
Hey, you're not tracing me.
Oh, well, I do need some sort of measurement. We don't see many Nimbats around here.
Here, give me a pen. I'll draw it myself. Okay, there. Done. See how well I've captured every nuanced curve? See? You can use this to measure your doll. It's perfect.
No, it really isn't. Actually, that's the worst drawing I've ever seen.
Just shut up and make the stupid doll.
Okay, okay. Just give me a moment. Some cotton here, a few stitches there.
Maybe a little more cotton up there in the head area? I don't think you're accurately capturing the pure size of Fidget's head.
My head is just fine. You're the ones wearing those stupid hats. Maybe you two could form a stupid hat club.
And voila! Another happy customer. And I even had enough material to make an extra one.
No, I wasn't expecting to actually get one. I guess I'll just have to carry it around. Forever. I actually feel bad giving one of these ugly things to Smobop, but here we go.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Don't worry, just carrying around forever. Well, with those two things done, we could try to jump onto that platform I saw down the way, though. I'm so tempted to find out what it was. In fact, didn't we have a note that pretty much said, hey, hold this way, blah, blah, blah. This is how we gotta do things, but missed it far to the right side. Well, we got ourselves some gold. I guess we made a profit on the turn-ins, no matter what we did. That wasn't too bad then. Right, so we're dropping down about here-ish. Let's just dodge through there, a little bit of frame rate. And it seems I finally landed on it, so let's find out what's this way! And indeed, something lovely, I'm sure. Well, no way to bomb that by the look of it. We'll open this and see what we can find within. It's a duck! Are you going to break that for me, or are you just going to listen to your headphones? That's still very fine, but 5% more health is never a bad thing. Oh, there we go. Maybe we can get ourselves something else for our troubles, eh? What is along this way, you say? Well, nothing that I can see right here. There's still treasure in this area, strangely enough. Can I just drop down into, oh, another treasure room? Ooh. Well, that was really worth coming back down, wasn't it? And the glowing... Oh, there was actually a bomb... Oh, that's the one we're carrying around with us anyway. Right then, come with me, guys. I think we need to find ourselves a save point to be able to use a teleport stone. Oh, God! Whoa! Wasn't expecting to bump into you right there and then. Let's take you out. I wonder if we can take you anywhere that's good. Well, blowing up people is never bad. Dash through, he says. Parry you? Man, getting back to the village on time is going to be a bit of a pain. We couldn't exactly head up from where we were. With all you defeated, we can keep on going. And back from where we came, right. So, if I choose the Ceramon Caverns, I should be able to choose where we last were. And simply drop into where we need to be. Sorry about that, guy. I know you're a bit weak to my current power level. Seems there's a gusting wind to get higher over here or something? Still, where am I going to get myself a bomb flowery thingy from? Was there one on the way up that I just didn't notice? Well, I can't pull anything in from here. Ooh, apart from you. Was that a key I saw jumping down? Indeed it was. Right, another one of those gained. Well, in the meantime, let's go hand in that doll, eh? Finding wherever we need to go to get the bomb flower is going to be a bit of a pain, I'm sure. Alright, is there any bomb flowers like round here? Or, I don't, that's not, I know that's not their name, but still. I'm not over there, but there's another sheep, so we're going to need another power before we even manage to get to that one. Well, let's just give in the doll. It seems like the sheep quest is a little out of our reach at the moment. Hello, little girl. We have what you need.
Okay, Smobop, here's a fidget doll for you. Better than the real thing.
Ooh, she's pretty. Here, you can have this.
Thanks, Smobop.
Bob gave it to me a little while ago. He found it near the surface, I think.
Well, thank you. Enjoy your fidget.
I love my doll. I love her so much. Love, love, love.
Love, love, love indeed. But what did we get from that in the end? Quest completed, a better fidget. I'm waiting for it to scroll on to see what item we got. Ah, of course, we got that one. Alright, so Reed's box is what we have now. So back to Aurora Village we go. For next episode, before we can head down deeper, lots of side questry whenever we visit a new town hub. And I'll see you next time for more Dust and Elysian Tale. Goodbye.